"We are top of the league," came the chants from the Canton end at full time. Neil Warnock was repeatedly asked to do the Ayatollah, and he duly obliged with a beaming grin, facing the grandstand and fist-pumping. It beautifully illustrated the swell of good feeling around Cardiff City right now. And though this victory was hard-fought at times, it was also aesthetically pleasing too. That sums it up really. Cardiff have got to the top of the championship through grit and good football. It simply can't be achieved without the two together. The Bluebirds now head into the international break sitting pretty. They know there are 41 games to go. They know they'll face hardships over the coming season, but they can perhaps suffer a blip in form following this blistering start. Cardiff manager Neil Warnock celebrates after the game. Image Tom Martinell's news service. Warnock knows the importance of such a start. That's why his smile is as wide as the TAF right now. With Ipswich 20 defeat to Fulham leaving Cardiff 3 points clear at the top, you can't really blame him. Hoylett enjoys rule of X. Junior Hoylett arguably played his best football at Loftus Road between 2012 and 2016. After bursting onto the scene with Blackburn Rovers, he became a proven Premier League performer, yet the latter part of his QPR career saw the winger lose form. Thankfully he has since been revived by Warnock at Cardiff City, with the boss admitting we're watching a vintage Hoylett right now. The Canadian was sublime against Villa, solid against Sheffield United and scintillating at Wolves. And against his old side the Ars, he was even better. Cardiff player Junior Hoylett celebrates scoring his side's first goal of the game. Did the booing from QPR's away support spur on Hoylett even further? It seemed as much, especially after Hoylett's charge down flew into the net to level the scores on 22 minutes. His shush gesture to the visiting fans certainly raised a smile among the Cardiff faithful, and you couldn't deny he deserved the moment, even though a second Hoylett goal was strangely chalked off by referee Simon Hooper just after the break. On the flip side of the coin, it was a tough day for former Bluebird Stephen Corker, ran ragged by the Cardiff forwards but given a warm ovation by the home crowd. Fitter, stronger, faster Greg Halford gave a fascinating insight into Cardiff's grueling pre-season schedule after scoring the winner in the 21 Carabao Cup triumph against Portsmouth earlier this month. And while the versatile former Rotherham man didn't feature against the Ars, it's clear to see the work he has spoken about is paying off. Cardiff's front three of Hoylett, Mendesling and Zohore wreaked havoc with the running, most notably for the second goal of the game as the former charged down Alex Smith's clearance to level at 11. Nathaniel Mendesling of Cardiff City fires a shot at goal. Image Hugh Evans picture agency. Rumour has it that when the Duracell bunny grows up he wants to be Loic Damour. The Frenchman put in another tremendous shift, as did the likes of Aaron Garnison and Joe Rawls in the centre of the park. It's safe to say the Bluebirds are reaping the rewards of the summer work. Do Cardiff deserve bigger crowds? Cardiff's 30 victory over Aston Villa felt like an enormous game, with 23,899 packed inside Cardiff City Stadium, helped by a strong travelling contingent from the West Midlands of course. Yet that figure dropped to 18,520 against QPR, despite the Bluebirds having won 4 from 4 in the championship going into this one. The attendance wasn't helped by a meagre away following for Ian Holloway's team, but Cardiff's current performances probably deserve to be watched by more. Former player Nathan Blake has reiterated his desire to see crowds of 24,000 at every game, with Warnock's side playing in this fashion. If it continues, they will surely keep flooding back to CCS. The 18,000 home fans who attended this one were treated to a breakneck start and a cracking game throughout. It's entertainment like that which will hopefully see the numbers increase. Junior Hoylett of Cardiff City beats Darnell Furlong of Queen's Park Rangers as he fires the ball into the net, only for the goal to be ruled out. Image Hugh Evans picture agency goalkeeping blunders. The debate as to who would be Cardiff first choice goalkeeper this season was somewhat taken out of Warnock's hands following Lee Camp's injury. And up to now, Neil Etheridge has looked a reliable option between the sticks, making some superb saves to deny Wolves last week. But even the former Walsall man's biggest advocate would have to admit he was at fault 15 minutes into this one. Luke Freeman's teasing cross was a good one, but it should have been claimed. Etheridge and Sol Bamba got the bearings wrong, and the colossal Matt Smith nodded into an empty goal. Junior Hoylett of Cardiff City beats Queen's Park Rangers goalkeeper Alex Smithies to score goal, yet Etheridge wasn't the only gloveman blushing in South Wales on Saturday afternoon. Opposite number Alex Smithies was equally embarrassed when he fired Nadim Anuiha's under-hit back pass into Junior Hoylett, whose charge down flew in. It made for a shaky afternoon for both keepers.